vibe, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no...
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl. Russell Wilson and the NFC taking on Lamar Jackson and the AFC.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Well, we are a week away from Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, but the very best players in the NFL have made the trip out to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
The AFC heading out. A lot of stars to choose from over that conference, but their starter at quarterback, it's Lamar Jackson.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year at Louisville. But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017, the number 32 pick in the first round. The last guy to do that at Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater, the same exact pick when he came out.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Jackson brought him down.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 4th down, here's Brett. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And high fives all around on that sideline. It's a first down as they wind up getting 11 on the fake punt. Wow, what a gutsy call. If you're the defense, opening drive, you just got the stop, or at least you think, and then boom, right back on the field for more.
It had the feel of something that they had planned for the whole week long. Hey, first drive of the game, let's be aggressive, let's go get them. And now defensively, they've in practice, work on fake punts right out of the gate because that was really unexpected.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Made back at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
For an AFC.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
46 yards.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Beckham, 55 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Harris on the return. The NFC.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And right away, he lost the football. And luckily, one of his teammates able to fall on it, so the NFC will hang on to the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
A gain of 2.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, Wilson looking long for Thomas. And it's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Wilson. His throw incomplete. Return at that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a man making his first Pro Bowl appearance, Dalvin Cook of the Vikings. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Good coverage there by the AFC defense. It's 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So now the AFC offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action. Ball stays up. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some speed.
Oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Steps away. He'll try and run it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out there. And that's picked up by the AFC.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake.